Let's go, baby. So look, you struggle with self-doubt. You're wondering how to build and bulletproof your confidence. Well, let me tell you something. Every single athlete, every single person struggles with self-doubt. Every single athlete that you look up to, from Simone Biles to Tom Brady to Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, it doesn't matter who you look at, they struggle with self-doubt. They struggle with anxiety. They struggle with isolation. They struggle with depression sometimes. See, the difference between those elite competitors and maybe how you're feeling right now with doubt, some insecurity, some overwhelm. See, the difference between the high performers and the ones that don't ever live up to the truest potential, don't have the confidence that God has implanted in them, is what they choose to do with the doubt. What you choose to do with your doubt will determine the direction that your life goes. What you choose to do with your doubt will determine the direction that your athletic career grows. See, just trying to transfer schools or change external circumstances without changing anything about yourself is going to land you in the same exact predicament, but even worse. See, self-doubt is just a signal, guys. Self-doubt is just a signal that what you're going through and what you're going to go through is going to require more of you, because God doesn't want you to doubt. He wants you to have faith. And in order to have faith, you need to go through circumstances where you understand and know that what you have inside yourself isn't enough and you have to depend on Him. See, what the enemy wants to implant inside of you, as someone who has a big purpose in their life, someone who's going to go accomplish stuff, someone who's going to go do things, with the enemy, what the devil wants to implant inside of you is doubt. It's the first sin. It's what he implanted inside Eve in the Garden of Eden, was doubt. Doubt that she could have a little bit more. Doubt that, what God has given them, it just wasn't enough. Doubt that maybe God wanted a little bit more, so let me give it a try. Even though God commanded they not eat from that tree, the enemy crept in with doubt. Why? Because when you start to doubt yourself, the enemy can kill what you were created for. When you start to doubt yourself, you don't make the decisions that you should make that's going to grow you. When you start to doubt yourself, you don't focus. You start thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, and so you start to steer off the path that God has for you. The minute you doubt yourself, you start feeling a little less motivated, a little less disciplined, a little more susceptible to the other good things of life. The moment that you doubt yourself. What you choose to do with your doubt is the difference maker, guys. It's the difference maker. You have to put your trust and your faith in God and go take relentless action every single day. What does the word say? What does the word say? It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways submit to Him and He will make your paths straight. Do you trust in God with all your heart? Do you show up every single day and put in work and decide, I'm doubting myself right now, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go read a little bit more. I'm going to go study a little bit harder. I'm going to show up a little bit earlier. I'm going to wake up a little bit earlier. I'm going to start to starve some distractions in my life. I'm going to shut the TV off. I'm going to shut social media off. I'm going to stop comparing myself. I'm going to start doing things I've never done to go get what I've never have. That's what you have to do with your doubt. You take more action. You're more relentless. You're more focused. You're more clear. You pray more. You read more. You seek out other coaches and mentors to push you and hold you accountable more. You do things differently. You do things differently, things that you can control, that are within your control. You personal develop more like you've never had before. You don't make excuses. You don't sit down and cry. You stand up, you wipe your tears off, and you get back to work. And the hardest part, guys, is that when you are built for a purpose, it's still taking the action even though you don't see the results. You show up to the gym day in and day out. And when you leave that gym, you don't see immediate results. You have to wait 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. You see a vision for your life. You see a vision for your athletic career. You see a vision for your academic career. You see a vision for your professional career. You show up every single day despite not even seeing the results yet. You delay the gratification and you show up a little bit harder. And the toughest part, one of the toughest parts of all this, is the other people that are going to surround you and telling you, why are you doing it? Why are you working so hard? Why are you being such a hardo? You don't have to go that hard. You don't have to do that much. You don't need to show up so early. You don't need to work so hard. Coach said that we didn't even need to do that. This is your third injury. Just quit. Just lay down. Just give up. You're going to tell yourself these things. You're going to have these inner thoughts. And these people are going to be around you, surrounding you, and you're not even going to know what to think. Well, let me tell you what to think. You think, I was made for this. I was created for this exact plan and battle. And I don't know why I'm going through it. I don't know why I'm in this circumstance. But I'm going to trust in the Lord all my heart. I'm not going to lean on my own understanding. But I'm going to submit to Him and give it to Him. And I'll let Him make the path straight, all while I'm relentless in my pursuit, so I'm prepared for whatever God has for me. That's what you do. That's what you do with your doubt. So show up, show up, show up, and deliver. Let's go.